All right, these are Williams' picks for week 15. Right now, the Miami and Jets game's going. Who are you picking in the Miami Jets game?
Jets.
You gonna pick the Jets?
Yes.
Why you gonna pick the Jets?
I don't know. I just changed my mind. They got Robbie Anderson. They got Powell's going crazy right now. And the only thing that they're not doing with is Bryce Petty. He just dropped the ball when they hiked
Yeah, he's
it.
terrible. All right, yeah, they're moving down the field. Miami should win. They're in playoff hunt, but Bryce Petty's playing for a job. Yeah, he's playing for that job right there. He just got knocked on the ground and big boy's hurt.
Yeah.
All right. 1 o'clock game. Browns at the Bills.
Bills. LaShawn McCoy. He'll have a great game.
You like LaShawn McCoy to run all over him?
Yes.
I like the Browns to get their first win. I think the Bills are falling apart. They're terrible. And they have terrible cornerbacks.
Well, it's not going to happen.
All right, you don't think it's going to happen? Okay. Lions at the Giants. Lions are in first place. Giants are in for the playoff hunt. Who are you picking?
I have to go Giants.
You're going to go with the Giants?
I like Will Tye to get a goal line touchdown. And I like Sterling Shepard and Odell Beckham.
I think Detroit's defense has been pretty good. And they've been holding. And they always come back in the fourth quarter. Every game this year, Detroit's come back in the fourth quarter except for one to win a game. I like Detroit to win again, once again in the fourth quarter. Eagles at the Ravens.
Ravens. Eagles.
Got Steve Smith shirt on.
Yeah. Eagles. No fancy picks. Maybe their kicker. The only fancy pick I'll take. And Steve Smith. I like Steve Smith a lot.
All right, you like Steve Smith?
Yeah.
I like the Ravens to win this game by 17. I think they're going to destroy the Eagles, take them out of the game early. I think they're angry about last week. They gave away that game to the Patriots after it was given to them. And the Ravens will win this game probably, I don't know, 24-10, 24-7. Steelers at the Bengals.
Steelers. I like Steelers because I just like Le'Veon Bell. He had a very great game, and for some really disgusting reason, they released Randy Bullock.
Yeah, that was a dumb move. They let Randy Bullock go, and he was making field goals for him. And when it comes to that Ravens game on Christmas, it's going to come to a field goal. And they don't trust their field goal kicker. They're not going to need him in this game. They'll probably beat the Bengals fairly easily.
Get rid of him?
I don't know. They wanted to go to the other guy. I don't know. Bengals picked him up and released Nugent, or as I like to call him, Nugget. So I'm going to take the Steelers.
Yeah.
Colts and the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Right, the Vikings. Vikings are still in a playoff hunt. They need to win. They need to win almost every game.
I like Diggs a lot, and Rudolph.
The Colts don't have much of a defense. Colts still need to win a game. They need to win out too, and they would have a chance. But I like the Vikings.
Yeah.
Packers and Bears. Packers are still in a playoff hunt too.
Bears have been doing good, a little good with Jordan Howard, and they've been doing okay with their defense.
Mm-hmm. Trying to stay in games. Who are you taking?
I'm taking Green Bay.
You taking Green Bay?
Yes.
You think Aaron Rodgers? I think Aaron Rodgers is too much for the Bears.
I think Aaron Rodgers will throw to Devontae Adams. I don't know if Bears have any quarterbacks or not. Do they?
No. Why is he walking
Jordy
outside?
Nelson. Nobody knows.
I was looking at that guy. I thought he was out in the locker room. It looked like he had to walk outside to get in the locker room.
Doesn't even look like he got it hurt.
I'm taking the Packers. Packers will beat the Bears. At the end of this game, Packers will pull away and tear them up.
Yeah.
Titans, one of my favorite teams outside the Ravens. Titans and Chiefs. Who are you taking? Chiefs are on top of their division. They need to win out and hope that the Patriots lose, and they can play at their home field the whole rest of the playoffs. Look at that throw by Moore. Moore does have an arm. And Titans need to keep winning and hope that Houston loses. And they win their division. This is going to be a tough game. Who are you picking?
I think Chiefs because they have the better defense.
Yep.
And Tennessee has the better offense, but not by much. Tyreek Hill, he is one of the best receivers that Kansas City's ever had.
Yeah, they haven't had one in a while. Tyreek Hill is good at kickoff returns. He's fast. His speed's quick. He's a game changer, and that's what they call the playmaker on the team. I can't see how the Titans can win. If the Titans could win this game, Titans would be considered for real in the playoffs. They did step up against the Broncos, but the Broncos and Alex Smith, this is a tough game. And for some reason, I keep thinking Titans have a chance to pull this one off, but I'm going to take the Chiefs. With the Chiefs, it's bad weather, and it's the second hardest place to play. Seattle's the hardest, Chiefs second. Very tough to play there, very loud. Jaguars or Texans? Texans need to win to keep on top of the division against Tennessee. And Jaguars need to go to London and be a London team. Yeah. Next year, the Ravens have to go to London. They have to fly over to England and play the Jaguars. Makes it tough. I don't like that flight. But
I think I'm gonna take.
I think the Jaguars the coach will get fired if he loses. You have to count that into the equation of the game.
I'm gonna take Houston. I know the only reason I don't like about it, Brock Osweiler, he's terrible. He doesn't know what he's doing. DeAndre Hopkins, he doesn't do anything now because of his quarterback. And so it's just going to be Lamar Miller that game.
It should be just Lamar Miller, but it's not. They make Brock Osweiler try to throw it. He should have played basketball. He's terrible. He's a waste of money. They paid him a lot of money. He makes more money than Tannehill. He had a better contract than Andy Dalton. And I don't even like Tannehill. And Dalton's okay. But they're both better than Brock. They're getting ripped off from Brock Osweiler. Denver was smart to let him go. But the defense is good enough here, and I think they'll just beat the Jaguars. It's going to be close. They're just going to beat out the Jaguars. Saints at the Cardinals. Now, this is one of the few games that means absolutely nothing. The only thing this game could mean is the Cardinals head coach stands a chance at maybe losing his job if he loses this one. I think Carson Palmer definitely will lose his job, whether he wins this one or not. Drew Brees is the best quarterback in the NFL, if you ask me, even better than Tom Brady. But he doesn't have a team. He doesn't have a team around him. He hasn't been playing well. Fun game to watch. Who are you going to pick?
I have to go Saints. They had their Drew Brees. He's
throwing it to Marshall. You had Marshall. Go ahead.
He's got Michael Thomas. I learned my lesson. Whatever. Saints do terrible. Brandon Cooks is gonna have an okay
game. I think the Cardinals' defense is too good. We'll keep them in the game. The only way the Cardinals lose is if Palmer turns the ball over 3 or 4 times, which could happen.
It's all going to be David
Larry
Johnson.
Fitzgerald's going for some records here. He's trying to, he's not big into that, but he might break some. David Johnson is the best back in the NFL. He's better than Elliott. He gets 90 yards on the ground and he gets 90 yards in the air.
MVP.
Every week. He gets 170 yards, 180 yards. He does both. He catches, he passes. He's just not on the best team. And when you're not on a winning team, they don't pick you for the most valuable player. But he is most valuable.
They're picking Tom Brady. He missed 4 games.
They don't pick people like David Johnson because he's not on a winning team, even though he is the best player in the league. But David Johnson himself will make sure the Cardinals win this game. 49ers and Falcons.
49ers. Falcons. Gabriel. Tevon Coleman. Matt Ryan. Every single player.
All the players.
Yes.
49ers are going to have an extremely bad game. Falcons are going to win. Falcons are going to win easy.
Yep.
They'll stay on top of their division.
Don't forget about Justin Hardy.
Remember, the Falcons and Tampa Bay are tied for their division, so they both need to keep winning. Falcons have the edge on them because they've beaten Tampa. So if the Falcons can lose, but they're not going to lose to the 49ers.
No.
Patriots and Broncos. This is the 4 o'clock. This is the big game of the week, as they say. Broncos lost last week. Broncos need to win to stay in the playoffs. If they lose, they will drop out of the playoff contention. Tom Brady doesn't like to lose, and
Yeah.
they only have a rookie quarterback. Look at Powell. Who are you taking?
New England. They have the better offense. I think if they run with Blunt, Denver will start to wear out, and then they'll start passing with Tom Brady.
Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen because you can run. You can run on the Broncos, and Blunt is got the most touchdowns of any other running back in the league. He doesn't have the most yards, but he has the most touchdowns.
David Johnson's probably got the most yards.
Yeah, probably Elliott.
Yeah.
Because Johnson gets his through the air.
Oh yeah.
But I
I
like the fact that that's how they're going to do it. They're going to do it exactly like you said, and then they'll pass on them and they'll blow them away.
I think one time they showed top yards. I think it was Elliott, DeMarco Murray, and then David Johnson.
Right, Murray was second. I was told that Murray was the stupidest pick ever in fantasy, and he's the second best running back. Raiders at the Chargers. Really not that exciting. Chargers are out of it. Raiders need to keep winning. Maybe they can steal it back from the Chiefs. They're in the wild card spot. They have the first wild card spot right now, and they can lock it up with a win here of keeping it real close to them. I like the Raiders. I think it'll be tough.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
I like for San Francisco. I like Antonio
Not San
Gates.
Francisco. It's Raiders and Chargers.
Oh, San Diego.
In San Diego. Go ahead.
All right, for San Diego, I like.
What are you doing? You picking fantasy or you picking a game?
No, I'm just saying who I like.
Okay, go ahead.
I like Antonio Gates and Melvin Gordon for San Diego.
Melvin Gordon's going to be out.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got an
then never
injury.
mind.
He's going to be out, and that's a big reason why they're not going to be able to win.
Then Antonio Gates is really
Gates,
good.
you can throw on the Raiders.
For the Raiders, Derek Carr, Amari, and Latavius.
Yeah.
The only reason I like Amari, if Crabtree is out, he's gonna be good.
Yeah, I like the number threes here to go long and go deep on
Yeah,
the Chargers.
Seth Roberts.
Seth Roberts.
Andre Holmes might even do something.
Maybe Andre Holmes even gets a big pick. Andre Holmes might be a sneaky play.
Yeah.
Buccaneers at the Cowboys. This is a Sunday night game. This was flexed. They gave this the game, so somebody else had this originally. But Buccaneers need to win. Keep up with Atlanta. Cowboys, they need to win, but they're not as desperate. They have it locked up. They're in the playoffs no matter what happens.
Yeah.
It now all decides where they're going to seed at. They do want to get that top seed and play at home, though.
Giants need to win all 3 games.
Maybe. Who are you taking with Buccaneers and Cowboys?
I'm gonna take Buccaneers. Mike Evans. He's gonna get like 3 or 4 touchdowns. In my league, I want Drake to get a touchdown at least. Doug Martin might even get a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, I like Evans. I like Evans to be huge here. I think he'll get 3 touchdowns. I think the Cowboys will run the ball repeatedly this time, using 2 or 3 running backs. They're going to do something different. It didn't work out for them last time. I think the Cowboys might edge out this game at the end with a Bailey field goal. I'd like to see Buccaneers win, but it's going to be tight. I think it'll be an upper 20s game. And the last game, Panthers at Redskins, which really means nothing. If the Redskins win, they still are in the playoff hunt. If the Giants or Buccaneers could fall apart, or anybody could fall apart, Redskins could steal it. They have that goofy tie on their record. Whatever, losses and tie. Panthers are just waiting to go home and sit and watch it. But can the Panthers find a way to beat the Redskins? Who do you like?
I chose Panthers before, but now I'm gonna switch it to Redskins because Redskins are in playoff contention.
Mm-hmm.
So Carolina's just not even gonna try, and then Stewart's just gonna run the ball the wrong way for a safety. That's what's gonna happen.
It's gonna run the wrong way for safety. I think the Redskins get up early. Panthers won't try, and that'll be it. I don't think the Panthers can mathematically get in no matter what happens. And I don't think they really care, and Cam Newton will cry, and then Redskins will win. All right, so these are Williams' picks, and you say we're out, we're done,
We're done.
we're out of here. 14 minutes.